Leave it to a disaster, natural or otherwise, to bring the worst out in people.
In Texas, we don't blame the government. We put our big girl panties on and grab our boots and go help.
Really?
The original forecast that we received on Wednesday from the National Weather Service predicted 3 to 6 inches of rain in the Concho Valley and 4 to 8 inches of rain in the Hill Country. We worked with our own meteorologists to fine-tune that weather statement, and as many of you know, and many of you in broadcast journalism and meteorology, you can go back and look at your own forecast, and the amount of rain that fell in this specific location was never in any of those forecasts.
This rain event sat on top of that and dumped more rain than what was forecasted on both of those forks. When we got the report, it was about 7 feet or so on the South Fork, and within a matter of minutes it was up to 29 feet, and all of that converged at the Guadalupe, and that's where we saw those very quick rise in flood.
But listen, everybody got the forecast from the National Weather Service, right? You all got it. You're all in media. You got that forecast. It did not predict the amount of rain that we saw.
I don't know. Sounds to me like Texas officials trying to blame the government without taking into consideration how Texas lawmakers themselves failed to pass a bill to improve local disaster warning systems this fucking year. For the last 3 days, State Representative Wes Verdell has been out with first responders in Kerr County as they searched for victims and survivors of the devastating floods that swept through central Texas early Friday morning. All the focus right now is let's save all the lives we can. Verdell, who was still on the scene in Kerrville, told the Texas Tribune on Sunday. Verdell's close-up view of the havoc wreaked on his district has made a lasting impression, he said, and left him reconsidering his vote he made just a few months ago against a bill that would have established a nationwide plan to improve Texas's disaster response, including better alert systems, along with a grant program for counties to buy new emergency communication equipment and build new infrastructure like radio towers. I can tell you in hindsight, watching what it takes to deal with a disaster like this, my vote would probably be different now, said Verdell, a freshman GOP lawmaker from Brady. The measure, House Bill 13, would have created a new government council to establish the emergency response plan and administer the grant program, both of which would have been aimed at facilitating better communication between first responders. The bill also called for the plan to include the use of outdoor warning sirens like those used in tornado-prone Texas counties and develop new emergency alert systems. You got Texas officials going, hey, you guys got the Weather Service forecast. It wasn't the same forecast. Okay, so the forecast was off. But by the time the Weather Service had issued alerts, you guys sat on them for hours. You guys didn't get the information to the people on the fucking ground until 4 hours after the floodwaters were raging through the area. Why? Because of cuts in the area, because of cuts in programs like that, in positions like that, in systems like that, in things like that. You guys in Texas have enough money to fly migrants to Martha's Vineyard, and you have enough money to put razor wire buoys in the Rio Grande, but you don't have enough money to warn your people when floods are coming. Don't tell me what you people in Texas do. I got friends and family in Texas, and they're some of the best people I know, but I'm going to tell you flat out, your government in Texas doesn't put its big boy panties on and goes to work. They make cuts that cost people their lives. That's what they do.